Hey, greetings and welcome. This is Jim Phillips with Remember Veteran Grave Markers. In this episode, I want to talk about participating in remembrance events. More specifically, at cemeteries where remembrance events often occur. Before we begin, I want to give a quick shout out to Remember Veteran Grave Markers, our nonprofit, but also to Wreaths Across America, which we've just recently partnered with, and a special thanks and shout out to the National Veterans Business Development Council and its military veteran organization task force, which helped make some connections for us. That's really been very good. Really appreciate that. So shout out to you guys. Thank you. Now on to the deal. Now, one of the things that's important to look at is you remember because you repeat. You don't do a one-time event. Multiple events reinforce the reason to actually remember and actually commemorate those things. So we do Wreaths Across America, where we put wreaths they visit the cemetery, put a wreath at a headstone or a grave marker. In the springtime, we do flags in preparation for Memorial Day. So there's other times of years where we do things. But I want to point out that that's a good start. Those are good things to do. I know that I've seen scouting organizations go out and put flags out or do cleaning, as well as private organizations like UPS or maybe Owens Corning to go out and do cleaning or work at a cemetery. Now, I would suspect that every one of us have family members who are in a cemetery somewhere. And while some of those people may be across the country, perhaps we could clean or do something for a local veteran in remembrance of your family member, who may be a veteran themselves. So opportunities to remember are not just limited to specifically one day or a year or 2 days a year, but we've still got 363 more days to remember. And one of the best ways, I believe, to remember is to go out and clean veteran graves. Now, it's always good to be able to clean family graves if you have permission to do so. And you have a standing there with as particular people whose graves you are cleaning. For veterans, there's a unique standing we have, is that those headstones were purchased by tax dollars. So those are open for cleaning, provided you do it properly. So that's a whole different video to talk about later. But for now, to reinforce remembrance, we need to get out and do some things. And as we move toward December 13th for Wreaths Across America, go out and help there. Help them out. There's local places that you can provide your assistance. Your group, whether it's a church group or scouting group, trail life group, whatever it might be, you have an opportunity to do something, and that's important. Hopefully, when you go out here, I would challenge you to do this. You're putting a wreath out. You're looking at the headstones you're working around. Take a look at the condition. Do they need cleaning? Do they need assistance? Perhaps you might be visiting a headstone that hasn't been visited in a long time. And oftentimes, because it has not been visited in a long time, no one has given it any consideration or care. Now, I can tell you this. Cemeteries do not go out and clean headstones. It's usually left up to the family. But if you did this for a veteran, that's a little bit different, because they are our family anyway. So as you go out, look at the headstones, and you look at the condition, make a note in your head to say, when the springtime comes and the weather clears and it's a little bit warmer out, I will go out and do some service to clean up that particular headstone or a group of headstones. That is a wonderful way of giving back and remembering. We talk a little bit about what remembering means and the value of being able to remember. But the important thing is to first go out. Second is to observe. And third is to make a note to say that you're going to go back and take a look at that. So again, I want to thank Wreaths Across America, the National Veterans Business Development Council, for their support, as well as all my benefactors that have provided assistance and support to Remember Veteran Grave Markers. Don't forget, whenever you go out there, always get permission, because that's an important feature of what we do and Remember Veteran Grave Markers, is to develop a strong relationship with the cemetery. Well, until next time, be safe, do good, and avoid evil. That's how we make a difference. Remember them all. Thank you. Oh, and of course, like, subscribe, comment, and share. This video, it will help to boost the algorithm that people get to see the video more, and I think it's pretty good anyway. So take care. God bless. Bye-bye.